Right, we are going agenda by agenda. So first, agenda number one, I think you have seen on the view file as well, the minutes, matters, and announcement. So first, agenda item number one is welcome and introduction. I would like to welcome everybody to the meeting and hope you have had the opportunity to view the market stalls and speak to staff holders about the services they provide. Please note that a member of public can choose to record or report in other ways on this public meeting. If you wish to do so, then please read the council's protocol, which can be found on the council's website. Copies of the protocol are also available at the meeting. The council asks that you avoid recording members of the audience who are not participants at the meeting. The council will seek to facilitate this. However, anyone attending a public meeting does so in the knowledge that recording may take place and that they may be part of that record. I welcome the member of this area forum and would like ask them to introduce themselves and the ward they represent. So first, we start from Councillor Kharman, please.
Good evening, Councillor Farah Kamran from Hanworth Park Ward.
Councillor Tariq, please.
Good evening, everyone. Councillor Aisha Tariq from Hanworth Village.
Councillor Joseph.
Good evening, everyone. Councillor Alan Joseph from Hanworth Village.
Okay, thank you. I'm Councillor Vishnu Guru, representing from Hanworth Park Ward and the area chair. Thank you. Now we are moving down to the agenda, item number 2, apology for absent, declaration of interest. Is there any apology for absent to be noted?
Yep, Councillor Ford.
Any more?
No.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let's move to the agenda item 3, minute of the meeting on the 21st July 2025 and Metro Rising. The members are asked to agree the minute of the meeting held on the 21st July 2025. I will review them page by page for accuracy. Page 1, page 2, page 3, and page 4 and 5 if the question updated. Is that any matter, any concern, any raise, members? No. No, shall I approve the minute?
Yep.
Thank you. Right, we are now moving to agenda item 4, announcement. May I ask the Councillor Carmen, do you have any announcement, please?
Thank you, Chair. Yes, I have an announcement from the A316 Slips Road cleaning.
I think that
Is this now or later on?
no, that's later on.
That's later on. But at the moment, I have no announcement then.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Councillor Tariq, do you have any announcement? Thank you. Councillor Joseph, do you have any announcement?
No, Chair.
Thank you. I didn't have any new announcement. So we start now item number 5, which is feedback from the open forum question on the 21st July 2025. On that open forum, residents have asked few questions. There are 1 to 7 questions they have asked. So let me read that. We now move to the responses for questions from the last area forum. We have only included questions where a reply has been received from the responsible service provider. I would like to refer the question from the open forum. The first one is the question number 1, condition of slip road. May I ask Councillor Carmen to respond to this, please? Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. You can hear me now. Okay, A31 slips cleaning. As you can see from the photos, cleaning has commenced, and early morning sweeping of A316 slip roads commenced from Monday, 6th of October, as we had to change operative shift patterns to accommodate this, as we also do early morning traffic island cleaning. The photos below are from that day and showing the cleaning carried out and include other dates when litter and graffiti removal and pigeon droppings, jet washes have been carried out. Following the arrival of the new heavy mechanical sweepers, we have aligned to assure the area under the A316 will be cleaned weekly on a Monday. Every Monday they will clean. And you can see from the map, this is the tracking data obtained from the vehicle tracking system, highlighting the area attended, as well as the images showing area of extensive graffiti removal, jet washing, and litter picks. Please continue to report any concerns, and hopefully this reassure residents that highways continue to put pressure on TFL to keep areas clean. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Farah. And the question number 2 is about the Lime bike, and which is, I've got the response from the responsible officer. So this is the e-bike update, Hanworth Forum from 16 October 2025. Following a competitive tender process, new contract were awarded to Forest and Voy. These contracts commenced on the 11 August 2025 and commit the provider to more affordable pricing, better parking, complaints, and faster response time. We are waiting a new shipment of bikes by the end of this month, which should further increase availability. Lime are no longer permitted to start or end rides in the borough. However, we are still seeing more Lime bike being abandoned by users in the borough. Hounslow Highway are collecting these bikes and charging Lime a fee for their collection and storage. For more information about the scheme, please see our website at hounslow.gov.uk/ebike or contact traffic@hounslow.gov.uk. Any misparked bike can be reported via Fix My Street or operator contact detail are on our website. Thank you. That's all. I've got the e-bike update, and I would like to ask again Councillor Carmen, Councillor Tariq for the fly tipping, please. Can you update Councillor Tariq
Thank
for
you,
the...
Chair. Last week, Councillor Joseph and I visited Clifton Road with enforcement and community safety team for the fly tipping, including any illegal cloud bin opposite Hanworth Social Club. We are reviewing option for clear signage to data fly tipping, plenty such as 1,000 plenty notice. Regarding the dummy camera, no record of installation or removing exists. A nearby TFL camera facing the A316 may be by mistaken for one monitoring the grass verge. Fix My State data 2021 to 2024 show the average of 6 fly tipping reported per year in the area, which is not currently has a hotspot. A map show is attached for reference. Council will continue to monitor this area and encourage residents to support each other to report fly tipping via Fix My State. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Tariq. Now we are moving to, again, question number 5, which is the weed spraying and pavement cleanliness. May I ask Councillor Carmon to respond this question, please?
Thank you, Chair. This was asked in the last area forum, weed and street cleaning schedule reminder. So all issues with highway can be reported on Fix My Street. Please support each other to report this where residents and neighbors do not use tech or a mobile phone. You can also view the cleaning schedule on the highway website, and the areas are currently being updated. Residents can see the street cleaning schedule here. If anyone would like this information on the council website is the Hounslow Highway /street cleaning. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Carmon. We are now moving to question number 6, which is the rubbish and tree debris on Queens Avenue. Once again, may I ask Councillor Carmon to respond this question, please?
Thank you, Chair. This was also asked in the last area forum, and this has been followed up with the Hounslow Highway. If residents continue to have issue, please share with councillors and highways. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Councillor Carmon. Now we are coming to question number 7. Before I move to question number 7, if residents have anything that we are missing on our feedback forum open last meeting, then you may raise this to our officer, Emily Miller. Otherwise, I'm keep on moving for the question number 7. Question number 7 is Muller Dairy Site Redevelopment. This will be updated later on by the Councillor Carmon. However, this will be covered by the Councillor Carmon in the action plan update that will come later on. Councillor will continue to monitor progress on the question raised, and if any other further updates are received, they will be provided at a future area forum and or communicated to the residents who raised the question. Okay, that was the last question that raised and responded from the last area forum. Now I'm moving to item number 6, which is open forum. We now move to the open forum for this evening, and I would ask residents to note the following protocols. Member of the public may raise matters of local concern. Please bear in mind the guidelines for public participation and that it may not be possible to have deadline discussion or response at the meeting. Point raised will be noted and used to inform the work of the area forum. So that's the protocol, and I would like to leave this to the resident on the open forum. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Nick Moore.
Thank you. Good evening. Regarding the Muller Dairy development, can I ask that all 4 of the councillors on the table this evening give their full support to the fact that the plan suggests that in and out from the new site will be at the Snaky Lane mini roundabout. This will cause absolute traffic chaos. There are already 6 new warehouses being built in Forest Road or Browse Lane, and they will be live before the Muller Dairy development. It would seem much more sensible for the new site to get in and out access via the gate that Muller Dairy have always used. This would negate the traffic problems at the Snaky Lane roundabout. And I would ask that all 4 councillors give their full support to this, please. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Nick. I still need to brief the forum about the protocol. Speaker will be allowed at the chair discretion. The chair will normally only allow 1 contribution per person per item and 1 item per person per meeting. Item on the main agenda should not be raised in the open forum. Item where the debate cannot be contained within the public forum may be continued at the future forum or may be put on the future agenda with an officer report. Officer will bring a microphone to you to raise your concern, which is already did to Nick Moore. Please announce your name and then ask your question, raise your concern. We got only 15 minutes for the open forum. So first question we had from Nick Moore. I think, Nick, if you could see your email, we have responded the email as well. I will reassure to you that yes, we are all 4 councillors will be supporting your proposal. And if you would like to log this planning development thing directly on the council website, you can do so. That is more effective, and the link are provided in your email as well. Thank you. I think officer has noted your question. Anything that Emily would like to say?
Open forum is 30 minutes, just to say, and there is copies of the little planning response and information on where you can add comments to the Muller Dairies planning information. If anybody wants it before you leave, just let me or Amoy know. Thank you, Councillor.
Thank you. Is there any more resident would like to speak? Yes, please.
Excuse me, I just need to pause something up. Okay, my name's Liz Sharp and I live in Church Road, Hanworth Village.
Sorry, Liz. Sorry, say again your name.
My name is Liz Sharp.
Liz Sharp. Okay.
S-H-A-R-P-E.
S-H-A-R-P. Thank you.
In Church Road. Next door to me, there's been an enormous amount of building work, making an HMO. There is no licence currently on that house to have an HMO, and I've got some notes here from a councillor, Tom Bruce, who said that no HMO should be starting to be built from July 23 unless they've already had planning permission before converting a family home into an HMO. So they should have had permission before doing this. There was no party wall agreement between us. I've had Hounslow Council, planning enforcements and surveyors around, and they're not seeming to be worried about it. They're just saying, yeah, everything's fine, they're doing the work okay. But I really thought that they could not do this in Hanworth Village. I thought they were trying to stop HMOs in Hanworth Village. So I'm not really getting any help with what's happening next door to me.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Saab. Right, okay, this HMO issue is very complex. What you have read or message from the Tom Bruce is correct, yeah? So council are now is, I cannot say that completely stop, but anyway, we have already consulted and have a policy in the council. We're trying to minimize to apply the HMO in the council. It's not like the olden days. However, there are outstanding application which been through before the 27th of July. So that is still carried forward. But any newcomer will be investigate and properly assess, and they will then agree. Otherwise, no HMO allowed without blind eye. So that's, I can assure to you. Is that okay?
Yeah, well, can I just ask how, planning and enforcement have been informed about this, and they've been round to see me and to see the neighbours in the building, but they haven't said to them, you can't do this until you've got planning permission. They're just letting them carry on making 5 bedrooms in a house with no licence. So that's my concern, is that although the council are saying this, they're not actually even enforcing it even in the very first place by saying you need to stop work because you've got to get a licence first. They're just letting them carry on. So, and it's a major work, gutting the house and everything. So those are my comments anyway about that.
Okay, thank you. You've got the, just hold on a second. Yeah, you've got the few more question about this. That is agreed. But, I suggest you to raise this concern through your ward councillor, and then he will log the case and you will get the proper response. So I would like to introduce Councillor Joseph or Councillor Tariq to take one of those, and you give your detail to them as well, and they will give you the detail, and you can send the email to them. Thank you. Councillor Joseph, please.
Thank you, Chair. I've already just spoken about this,
Okay.
and with the our planning team. Planning permission is different from the HMO license, although that particular residence you're talking about, they have not been provided with HMO license at all, and there have not been any application gone for HMO. That's first thing. But the planning is a different thing which is going on, which they have been given permission for doing certain bill according to the planning permission. But HMO license has not been provided and nobody has applied for it. For further things, I can come back to you, Liz, on that. I can come back to you in terms of.
Okay, so this is wrong then. Sorry. This note from Tom Bruce says, through Article 4, directions confirmed in July 23, the council now requires landlords to obtain planning permission before converting a family home into a small HMO. So it says that they should have some kind of planning permission before turning it into an HMO. This charge gives the council more oversight to prevent high concentrations of HMOs in residential areas. So that's why I said about planning permission, because it said it here.
I think Mrs. Farag, you better contact with the Councillor Joseph later on, and he will explain to you. Anyway, whatever the information that you have received, that is correct. Before, yes, the HMO, they can build without any planning application, but now, yes, they have to have the planning application, and council officer will assist their application. If they are not valid, and then council will not approve their application. Thank you. Sorry. Is there any more question? Anybody else? Okay, Tom, let's go. Your turn, please. Mike?
Hello, good evening. James Gibson. I'd just like to point out to councillors that there was a very good effort was made with the A316 cleansing with the graffiti and the weeds and everything. However, I would like it to be noted that the upslip from the Muller roundabout is still unlit, which I believe is the responsibility of TfL, and also it still hasn't been cleansed. Highways apparently are still waiting for TfL contractors to close the road for it to be cleaned. I think the last time it was cleaned was about 2 years ago.
James, I think this one is coming up on the agenda number 8, action plan, and Councillor Farah will be update you in more in detail.
think
It's
we need to
Muller
take that one as
roundabout
an
and the Slip
action.
Road is all together. Yeah? Okay.
I think we need to take that one as an action, guys. No, it's not on the, it's not on the action plan.
That's not on the plan. Okay, carry on then.
So can we note? Sorry, then can we note that the upslip from the Muller roundabout to the A31 up towards Sunbury on the upslip is still unlit and it still hasn't been cleansed from all the rubbish and garbage up there?
Okay, it's been raised also last area forum as well. Nick Moore raised that question, and we haven't got the response yet. Do you have, Emily, any more this latest update?
I think the main update was the one given in question responses about general 316 cleansing that we saw, but I think this is what Jamie is saying, that one's been missed. So we do need to still flag that one and just double check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now, I think the Jyoti is taking a note for your question, so we will get the response back on the next area forum. Yeah, thank you. Is there any more resident would like to speak, please? No? Well, if there is nobody, then Nick, you will have another chance. Yes, go ahead, please. Yeah.
Thank you. This is regarding the football pitches on the air park
Okay.
that both our local councillors are only too well aware of. There seems to be a lot of drivel coming out of Hounslow Council about what has and what hasn't been said, but there's been no reference whatsoever in the emails that I've seen and have copies of that Hanworth Model Aircraft Flying Club have been on the air park for in the region of 50 years, and the Friends of Hanworth Air Park have been going for roughly 2 decades. There has been no consultation whatsoever with either of these groups. Gay Galvin just seems to think that she can do what she likes on the air park and has no interest in anybody's comments whatsoever. Now, the air park is a very special area to dozens of local residents. We have no objection whatsoever to the football pitches and the football being played, but it's the location of the third pitch that is causing considerable aggravation to the flying club, and nobody seems to be able to address this issue. They'll fudge around it, they'll give all sorts of platitudes, but there is no concrete action being taken. And this third pitch wasn't put forward when the first 2 pitches were. And I think we have a representative from the Flying Club here tonight who might possibly want to add his comments as well. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Nick. I think you are talking about the Hanworth FC.
No, Feltham Football.
So you're talking about the Feltham Football Club, or you're talking about the Hanworth FC? Hanworth Village FC, okay. Feltham Football Club, yes, I've got few update, but I don't think so this update will make better for you. I don't think so. I think your question and Nick person here, the Nick is just right behind you, is the same question. We have the email from both of you as well, and Farah also responded. We are also speaking with the Gay as you are engaged, but she has sent some update here, but I don't think so this is satisfaction. So number one, they have made the decision. Number one decision is that no increasing significant effect on the park. That's what he said, yeah? no increasing significant effect on the park, and therefore limited reason in not allowing the continuation of the football. Whilst the master plan work is progressing, the reintroduction of additional sport acknowledge that concern remain from HAMFC. So here this HAMFC is the Hanworth Air Park, yeah, that's right, yeah. However, it is demonstrate that this can be resolved when they arise. Number two, the council would charge £1K. So that means £1,000 per use, and the football club are taxed to actively promote sustainable travel to the park. Number three is monitoring is ongoing with encouragement of broader interest in the park by the football club membership to support not only youth engagement through sports, physical and mental well-being, but also local stewardship. So this is the latest update is provided by the officer, and the parks on the open space are happy to have a further discussion with stakeholder to allay concern as they may raise. So Councillor Farah and myself, we are agreed to arrange the stakeholder meeting face to face, and then we will take it forward from there. So there's three reasons that I don't think so this is meet your requirement. So we will go further to have a face-to-face meeting in the future with all the stakeholder, including the this Feltham Football Club, Air Park, and everything that will be together, and we will take it from there. Okay, thank you. Yeah, go ahead, Nick, if you want to say something. Go ahead.
October last year, we turned up to fly our model planes, as we've been doing for the last 50 years, and I've been chairman for the last 30 years. Lo and behold, there's markings for football pitches right where within the flying zone. Flying zone is designated by the bylaws, and it's up on the signs. There's four pitches. One is right in the middle, and then there's one on the edge of and then the other two are out of the way. I spoke to Lee Williams, and he said, I have no idea what these are. And now this is the guy who's supposed to, we've had all this work in the past, liaise with him. And he said, well, I know nothing about this. Well, I thought, well, this is a little bit unusual. And it turns out that Gay Galvin, the lady you just talked about, had done this of her own back without any consultation with anybody at all. The councillors didn't know. Nobody, any of the friends didn't know. Nobody knew apart from her and the football club, possibly the rugby club as well. So obviously this is a bit. So we had a meeting over there, and obviously one of the first things I said was, well, wouldn't it have been nice to have some consultation, a politeness and just the way to go about things? Her answer was, we don't need to consult with anybody. This is what's going to happen. So at that point, well, what more can you say? What more can you say after someone tells you that? So we've been trying to fly our planes on a Saturday and Sunday when this problem takes place. It's not easy to fly there because they're on the edge, or the one's right in the middle, one's on the edge of the zone, and the other two are outside of the flying zone. For safety purposes, we can't fly if there's people within the zone. So it's a very difficult situation. So we've had members now who won't come over to the park on Saturdays and Sundays, and we're losing members hand over fist. So a club that's been going for 50 years, and Saturdays and Sundays was the most important day Now, they're not coming over. So clearly, I cannot understand why anybody would want to do something to the detriment of another person, which is what's happened here. There's been numerous emails to Gay Galvin asking various questions with regarding, i.e. the parking. There's no park, you can't park over by the rugby club anymore at the weekends because it's all full. Park Road is completely full, so no one can go there.
Yeah, Nick, I think, of course, the officer is not here to defend what you have said. So I must say that, you have already sent the email to us.
I have
so what we will do is, I already mentioned that we will arrange the face-to-face meeting. Then during that time, you can express your concern.
Okay, but maybe in the interim we can find out the answers to the question that yourself and Farah have asked, and not and not addressed the questions at all.
Yeah, we will. We do our best as well,
I understand.
and we are doing that as well. On top of that, we also are arranging the meeting, face-to-face meeting, which even gives you more comfortable. That's what we are planning at. Thank you, Nick. Both Nick. Thank you. Is there any more? Anybody would like to speak? Thank you. So it looks like no more speaker from the open forum. So now I would like to move the agenda item 8, which is the action plan update. Which one? Sorry, I missed out that spotlight. Item number 7 is community spotlights. I would like to introduce a representative of the Back Street Dojo, who will give a presentation on the work of their organization and how residents can support them. Tony, where are you, please? Come up.
Yeah, I think we'll read. Okay. Hello, everybody.
Introduce yourself, Tony, first.
I'm Tony Newman. I'm the head sensei coach at Backstreet Dojo.
I think you can use this mic. No?
Yeah, it's all right, yeah. I can sing as well. Yeah, it's so the Backstreet Dojo is a martial arts centre. I've been doing it for 57 years now, and we've acquired now, obviously, the Hanworth Centre. I was at the Hanworth Centre for 25 years before, just teaching martial arts in one room. Then I wanted to expand to go full time, and they couldn't accommodate me there at the time. So I moved to Sunbury for 10 years, and then we come back in 2019 and took over the whole centre. So now we've got a 10-year lease on the centre now. And the main objective as well was to open the youth club up, get the youth club back up and running, because it's been shut for a few years. So I decided to get some guys in, some youth workers to run that, and we would just got to pay the rent for them and everything, and get it off the ground. And it's very successful at the moment now, so we're doing really well. So we sort of started back in the 80s really in the centre. Then we'd say we come away for 10 years, come back 6 years ago. We're sort of a full martial arts. I mean, we teach young kids about respect, discipline, building their character and their confidence. That's the main objective of what we do. And obviously self-defence. So we've... sorry, let's get my glasses on, might be easier. Sorry. Sides up there. So we've had some good times there. Obviously, we've been there quite a few years now. We've got quite a few achievements there from there. So we're got various champions, got world champions, British champions, English champions, in kickboxing, MMA, and we got gold medalists in the jiu-jitsu as well. We do Brazilian jiu-jitsu. We do all arts, and so we've done a lot of that sort of stuff with the kids. We're doing very well. We're still collecting belts and titles and gold medals now as we go along. All the ages are from 5 years old up to 73, I think one of my students is. So we're still training. Also, we got a royal visit once, which is good. I had a great picture with the future king there, so Prince William. So it's really good. He come down and see us all, see the youth centre, see all the work we did with the youth, and along with of the free, we did sort of a food bank there as well. So we get surplus foods in, they bring food in, and we hand it out to some of the community and some of the parents and that at the gym. So that's always good stuff as well. Also, yeah. So the future now is that we're moving on. We're still winning championships. We're still busy. We're on last count was 587 members, all local people, parents, kids, and loads of people from the community. Most of the school as well, actually, who are there. Yeah, so it's really good. It's good that I'm teaching my students from this area from before. I'm teaching their grandchildren, which is quite a good thing, really. So yeah, I'm still going through. We are family-run business. My sons work with me, my wife, my grandsons. They all got jobs there, so they'll become teachers as well. Also, in the future, we want to sort of keep it going. Obviously, to be honest, we're running out of room a little bit. So we've had a massive refurb upstairs, which we paid for ourselves. The refurb was so that we didn't have to sort of kick the youth club out because we needed the room. So we kept upstairs and built that for them. We would like an extension on the building. I don't know if that'll ever happen. The youth club needs to be bigger. It's quite quiet now, sort of slightly crammed, I should say. And we need more space. There's a lot of groups. There's a youth club, there's girls groups, women's groups, mental health groups. There's loads of different groups going on there. So and they're doing great jobs. Obviously, I don't know if you know Siobhan and Darren are doing brilliant jobs, and Danielle. Yeah, so where's the next bit? Yep, yes, please. Yeah, our dedication is mainly for the community. That's the main thing. That's why I want to get it going. That's why I want to get the youth club going, really, is to get all the community going. We've got loads of friends here. Everybody in the area knows us. We're doing really, really well with the community. There's some really good stuff going on with the kids. We're building the characters. You know, we get a lot of kids coming who don't want to do anything. They've done nothing before, and we build them up, and they become confident children and hopefully behave themselves. We might not get every one of them, but we get most of them. Yeah, so that's really the story of the Backstreet Dojo. Yeah, I'll say the styles of martial arts we do there. We do karate, Japanese jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, Thai boxing, MMA. And that's really it, really. We just want to try and sustain the youth side of it as well. The youth club's the main thing we want to try and sustain, because that's we don't want that closing down. So we're just looking for a little bit more room, really. If possible, an extension would be great. We have applied before, but we'll see what happens, obviously. Obviously, the building's there already, so we only got to extend it, so you ain't got to buy nowhere new. You could get an extended youth club there, wouldn't be a problem. You've already got the building there. So so we pay all the rents and stuff, so we're not worried about that. We'll still give it downstairs free for the youth centre. So that's the idea, really. So try and get these kids off the street and get them behave themselves. I think that's about it from me. So thank you.
Tony, just...
Yes, sorry.
yeah,
Sorry, any
yeah,
questions?
yeah.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah.
Any questions? Anybody want to join up?
I've got a question.
Yes, Emily?
How do we refer, and how do people, if they're looking for jiu-jitsu,
All right.
all that sort of stuff, tell us how.
Okay, yeah, we've got a website, and they just go on there and log in. They get free trials at first. A lot of the kids try all of it first.
Yeah.
So they can try each class. They get a 2-week trial where they can try everything, and then decides what they're willing to do. So yeah, I find it's a bit strange. Some of the groups, we've got like teenage girls love the kickboxing, and the sort of 7 or 8-year-old girls like the jiu-jitsu, so it's a bit, they've got a bit of each, really, mix it up, really. Yes, everything's on our website, backstreetdojo.co.uk. You can always pop in. We're open from 5:30 in the morning till 10 at night, Monday to Thursday. We're open all day, and open till 8 on a Friday and till 1 on a Sunday. And we've got competitions for kids as well, so, yeah. Is that all then?
Yeah, fantastic.
Lovely. Everybody else, okay? Any questions?
So the dates for the youth club, are they certain?
Oh yeah, sorry Liz, yeah. So if you go, so we've got
On the
a
website.
group called Hanworth Centre Hub. If you go on there, that's got everything on there, yeah.
Hanworth Centre Hub there.
Yeah, it's on Insta and that as well, so.
There's a lot of tailored sessions for different groups.
Yeah, there is, yeah. There's like, women-only groups. You know, there's a lot of different stuff for people. We take a few kids who are in care as well, and Siobhan and Nat do a lot of work downstairs with the, I call it the trouble kids, I suppose. They're all good kids. Okay, thanks, kids. Is that all?
Yeah, Tony, I have a question for you. Right, how the resident find you? What about you and your contact detail? Anything like that?
Yeah, it's all on our website, really. We've got loads of advertisers outside the front there anyway. It's got their numbers on it as well. Yeah, so we're on Instagram, TikTok, and all the other stuff, the social media stuff. So we're on that as well.
Okay, thank you, Tony. You are doing the good job, and taking forward your back street dojo organization, which is very good, and you are not far away from this building.
No, we're right there.
Yeah, although you are close by, but that building is well known at the art center. Yeah, and that would be helpful for the resident and any other resident who are listening tonight. Sitting at home, they still need the whereabout your organization name, your organization email, telephone number. If you could say that's loud and clearly, that will be helpful for the
Just the website.
Listener, please.
Yeah, it's basically the website easy. Yeah, I mean it's quite an easy website. We got, most of, not blowing my own trumpet, most of the people that know me around here, I've been living here for 44 years, so I think they all know who I am. But emails t.newman@backstreetdojo.co.uk. They're all on the site anyway. Yep.
And it's located at the Hanworth Centre, which is just across the road here.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Hanworth Centre is the main building. Yeah.
So if they look online for the Backstreet Dojo, Hanworth Centre, they'll find it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Emily, and thank you, Tony, for very nice presentation.
Thank you.
And I'm really proud to see the royal in there in
Yes.
your home.
My friend William, yes.
Yeah, you're a very famous person. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank
you
you.
very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Now we are moving to item number 8, agenda item number 8, which is action plan update. Member have the following update for action plan item. First is from the Hanworth Park Ward, an update for Muller Roundabout. May I ask Councillor Cameron to update, please?
Thank you, Chair. October update, I don't have a much update, but I can say Councillor Dunn will be writing to the Deputy Mayor for Transport on this matter. Traffic and Transport senior managers have also discussed with TfL officers, and this has been escalated within TfL. We continue press TfL to improve road safety at Muller Roundabout. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Cameron. Now I've got the Portland Brook update. It's not really a tractic update, but however we get a small update here in October. Sorry, Luis from the Environment Agency provided the following update. He has compiled historical records of the river's flow and created a scope of works outlining the steps needed to restore flow to Feltham Hill Brook and Portland Brook. The document will be sent to Thames Water and Heathrow for feedback and can be shared with residents. If you wish to have a copy, please give your detail before leaving. I think you give the detail to Emily if you're interested to have a copy, then she will feed you back. The key issues is the lack of confirmed funding to implement the plans. The Environment Agency will explore cost estimates with contacts and provide update. While short-term funding from the Environment Agency is unlikely, he planned to apply for the future funding. Luis has also agreed to join us at a future area forum to share information on this in more detail should residents want this. So it lays now on the funding and for more information we are looking for from Luis. So I ask the resident to wait for, get some more update from the Environment Agency and the cost, how much is gonna be needed to flow or to retain the flowing of the river. That's all. I've got the action plan update from the Hanworth Park. Now I would like to ask the Hanworth Village Councillor to upgrade the Greenland speeding and traffic calming from. Can I ask Councillor Joseph to update, please?
Thank you, Chair. This was raised last year in the forum. So the working group involved in this was ward councillors, community safety, traffic and transport, parking, highways, PFI, enforcement and community development. So the desired outcome, more official recording and reporting of speeding issues from residents in the three areas of Hanworth, Swan Road and Bear Road and Unslow Road, Nallard Road and Green Lane. Collation of reports to allow for potential changes to signage, reassessment of traffic coming in that area. So the current update is due to the repeated risk of vandalism and budgetary constraint, we are not proposing to carry out another survey in this financial year. The road safety program of work for the current year 2025 to 2026 is already fully committed. However, this site could be added to the list for consideration in future years. Additionally, this site will be referred to the police for enforcement action. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Councillor Joseph. Now again, same with the Hanworth Village Ward about the school bus update. May I ask Councillor Tariq to update, please? Oh, you're going to update it already? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Chair.
Is returned to Councillor Tariq here?
Yeah. So the update here is that transport team are currently establishing whether there are alternative route options for coach travel used by LEH and Hampton schools along Bear Road and Swan Road. We have made initial contact with the London Borough of Richmond upon of Thames, and we are in the process of following this up with them. This may take slightly longer than anticipated as our SNME, Senior Network Management Engineer, has recently left the council. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Councillor Joseph. Well, it's been amendment, so sorry I was keep on calling for Tariq, but anyway, did the update. Thank you very much. Now we are moving to item number 9, which is again any other business. We are running very fast. The meeting today, it looks like we can go home early. So may I ask the member if you have...
Additional item.
You don't have an additional item? What is that?
Yeah.
Oh, what is this? My agenda. I'm sorry. I'm mixing up with the agenda here. I'm reading my agenda.
I can only write for you what I know.
Okay, thank you. Okay. No, I've got mine. But it's missing a line here. Right, okay then, may I ask Councillor Tariq to additional update, please? Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Requesting for item Hanworth action plan. The community has some great idea and project positive change in Hanworth. We know residents have project and idea they may want to share to gain support or arrange discussion. Your action plan does not always have to be community's issue. Please do let us know if you have any idea or improvement you want to share for your area, or we can discuss if it is fit for the action plan or find your spot where we can has relevant. Please speak to your councillor or member development team if you have any project idea today. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Tariq. Right, now we have finished the action plan update. Hope there is nothing missed out. Sorry for a little bit of confusion here. This is, I think, it's our communication here. However, the meeting is going to, pretty fast. So I'm going to now agenda item number 9, any other business. May I ask the member if you have any urgent business? I do not have any urgent business. Any member? Councillor Tariq, Councillor Joseph? No? Okay, thank you. Now, item number 10 is the date of the next meeting. We announce the next meeting will be held on the Thursday, 29th January 2026 at 7:30 p.m. 6:30, but the main agenda item or meeting will start at 7:30. But 6:30 is the marketplace, so all are welcome to the marketplace with the new year and the new joy and new fresh, new faces. For tonight, I would like to thank you to all the residents who attend the meeting, and also like to thank you, the residents who are listening from home. I think they will have the recording message, but not live today. Emily, may I ask you something?
Just to say, if people could just note that date if they want to come in January, as most of you know that we don't do door-to-door flyering anymore. So please write it down in your diaries and we'll do our best to remind you all near the time. And the last thing is just to say, if you have some time, if you could give us some feedback, we'd really, really appreciate it. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Emily, and thank you, everyone. Now meeting is closed today. Thank you very much for your attending. Thank you. Good night.